Well, buongiorno, my friendos. This is I, and we're going to grate some cheese tonight. Yeah, my chest is still hurting because of what happened the other day. I'm great on the side here. No, that's definitely the one to break. How much cheese would you have? We're going for. I'll show you what we're going to cook tonight. We'll leave the cheese there for a minute. We're going to have some of these things called it'd be better if you open the packet before we do it, wouldn't it? Yeah. So let's show you what we've got tonight. Got some of these dudes. Oh, you see that one? It's an escapey one. There you go. So we've got some of these dudes. Okay, I think that's enough cheese, if you please. Marguerite. Always put the cheese back in the proper pot and put it back in the fridge. And then we've got some of these dudes. We're going to have to move the cheese out of the way for a second and try and find a plate. There we go, that's a plate. Let's see what weapons we can find in the drawer. Ooh. See this one? It's a multicoloured weapon. Perfect for colour. Oh, it's a rainbow weapon. Perfect for cutting onions. Right, put those on one side. First of all, we chop off the tops. Yep, gone. Now we're going to wash them. Now, also little money look. Now we're going to try cutting them. You've got to cut them in certain sizes that actually look like faces. See Deadpool? I don't see Deadpool. And then what you do, you carry on cutting until you get to that point there. Then you remove these parts, and you can see, now carry on cutting. At a certain point, and then you remove, nope, not reaching it. These parts, oh no, wait a minute. They are the, we'll find out. Yeah, it's still got a bit of flavour, but that's got a pepper flavour. The pepper flavour. Oh. And what do we do with these? You put them to one side in a little glass, and they start growing. Yep. We just need to find a glass. Oh, you've got to put water in there as well. See, once you put water in there, then they start growing back after a little while. But then what you do is you carry on chopping these bits. Oh, but did I say wash your hands beforehand? Yes, you always got to wash your hands. Never not wash your hands. Preparing food. This is some I prepared earlier. Oh look. Oh, this is a special one. It's spoil it. It's an onion that contains onion. And it's not just any onion. There's different types of onion in there. And spoilers. Different onions. See. Let's go for different coloured things. Yes, we are preparing tonight. You've got to chop it up finely. Well, it doesn't have to be too fine actually. It's just enough so the colours amalgamate, join, the flavours react with each other. Do you need to wash my hands again? The simple reason is because we're now going back to, you need to go back in the, is it growing? They're really growing in there. Okay, we'll see if they grow into one of these in a little while. Spoilers. Hey, what you cooking up? What you cooking up? What you cooking up? Ah, that's why. We have to wash our hands and get rid of that stuff because of, nope, this. Oh, look. Oh. Different coloured cheese from one cheese block. Well, obviously you saw that on the side, so you knew it wasn't just going to be one cheese block. Just finish it off. Isn't grated cheese better? Doesn't grated cheese taste so much better? It's because you savour the small bits of it. Remember, always wash hands. And now we've got to decide whom in this mixture is going with whom in this mixture. So we have got different coloured cheese. We can get rid of you guys now. I would say they grew, but that would be a bit of fun. So what we need now, so we've got 4 of these. Oh, I've got a bit of cheese on there. The chef can always taste his food. And I need to go and wash my hands because I just touched. Back, right, okay, right, fine. So we've got onions. So we've got spring onions and red onions, and we've got red Leicester and obviously some bizarre reason I want to say Golden Virginia, but that's a tobacco product. You know, white cheese, cheddar cheese, and we need to mix them in with these guys. The thing is, at this moment in time, would you add, like my wife does, forget, it doesn't matter about the name, it's basically Marmite, and also ketchup. What would you put with your We'll have to start cooking and find out. Yep. Yep. Well, since it's my food, it doesn't really matter, does it? I can use this on my food. These are really difficult. You've got to get them in a certain place. Just to open them up a little bit. There you go, almost done. Go on that side. And then you just realise you've done something stupid. You're supposed to open them up after you start cooking. So what we'll do is we'll put this in the thing and see which one comes out better. Yeah, well, while we're doing that, we can actually, should we start singing or doing something? Sweeteners. You know what's funny? Sweeteners. I've got, look. Sweeteners. More pills. Instead of having sugar. Don't worry, I don't put sweeteners in it or sugar. You've got this stuff. Yeah, put a spoonful of that in, no one notices the difference. The tea and coffee is the best one in the world, guaranteed. Or maybe not. So what are we doing with this lot then? Okay, we've got mould you into a certain way. So you're going to be the head, and you're going to be the mask. So we need to needs to be the head and mask. We need some guys for the eyes. There we go. That's the head. You want a mask? Can you have a whole mask? Yeah, you can have a whole mask. We need to move these guys out of the way because rainbow knife. Got some crisps as well. French fries? No, not really. So you got you go out there. There we go. That's it. And then we need to put a face on there. So we need to add some of them for an eye. Another one for an eye. The one that's the eyebrow. And someone for mouth. I don't think that works, does it? Does that look like an eye? Does that look like an eye? Yeah, at this point you've got to remember, do not cook the pita breads all the way. You've got to turn them over halfway through. Yep, you need a red bit in there, which would be more, or green bit. Green one, green circle, there you go. Does that more look like an eye now? There we go, we've got some sort of eyes going on now. Some teeth. Now these are, like they said, not really cooked yet, they're just warmed up. It depends. Do you like yours warmed up or toasted? I preferred mine a bit more toasted. So I'm going to toasterize them. Or just cook them in a little bit more. Now, they always say don't play with your food. Yeah, never play with your food. It's like a sword. A sword! Or something else if it's turned upside down. We'll have to leave that one to one side. Let's see which one's going now. Yep, remember. Oh, always have plenty of plates. Do we try more one? That'd be really weird. Should we? Which one do we? No. Yeah. that? That's okay. Moaning. Moaning what the wife does in the morning. Who said that? Oh, see, escaped. Now these guys become they're very hot, by the way. I recommend anybody to use a special towel. This one's not so bad, but what we're going to do is we're going to put this lot in there, and this lot in there, and a little bit more cheese. There you go, that's done. Then you've got this one. Look, what we're going to do is we're going to see what this stuff looks like. What's this stuff? Let's see. Right, we tried that with that one. Doesn't matter because it's all me stuff. Me stuff. And then you put a little bit of that in there. A little more of that on there. A little bit of them on there. I have to break up the crust to give it a little bit more. And should we see what this tastes like? This is basically Mama pit bread with cheese and onion. And this is just cheese and onion pit bread. You know what they both need? Some of this. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm completely out, but I don't mind this actually. Mama. With French fries. Yeah, oh, this is cheese and onion already. We should go for non-cheese and onion stuff. Find out. Oh look. Chuck them in there like that. Should be cooking with dead portion at this bit. Cooking whilst drunken. Cooking whilst undrunk ventriloquist. Undrunk ventriloquist. I couldn't even say my own name now. We'll try it. Sorry, it's very dry. And there's also a hole on this one. But new show, cooking with the undrunk ventriloquist. What do you reckon, guys? So you clean my mouth out. I'm gonna put some crisp on the other one. I lost the crisp in that one. Yeah, just shove them in there. Uh oh, this one's full of bits. Excuse me, but I think this one's cracking up under pressure. So at this point, say love you and leave you guys. Bye.